This is the amazing and heartwarming story of a wolf who gave her babies to a man for protection. Here is what happened next. In the harsh winter of 1962, when a constant chill gripped the land, Alex, a skilled herdsman, toiled tirelessly. He and his wife, who had met and married in their youth, lived a contented life. However, the absence of children was a source of sadness, but Alex's capabilities shone through. His livestock thrived, bringing him wealth, and his hunting skills provided delicious meals for their home. On one fateful day, Alex embarked on a hunting expedition to bring home a bountiful feast. The ground, covered in a pristine white blanket, seemed to guide his every step. Suddenly, a wild boar materialized before him, presenting an opportunity too good to pass up. With unwavering focus, he aimed and swiftly brought down the mighty beast. Ecstatic with his triumph, Alex began the arduous task of dragging the boar back home. But amidst his journey, a sight caught his attention. A gray wolf. Intrigued, he followed the wolf's tracks, leading him to a hidden cave. There, he discovered a she-wolf standing guard over her 6 hungry cubs. Overwhelmed by compassion, Alex couldn't bear harming these innocent creatures. As Alex observed the she-wolf and her cubs, he couldn't help but notice the dried bloodstain on her left hind leg, a haunting reminder of her past struggles. The thin frames of the she-wolf and her offspring spoke volumes about their desperate hunger. Overwhelmed by empathy, Alex made a difficult decision. He chose to spare their lives, recognizing the fierce maternal instinct that drove the she-wolf to protect her young. With a heavy heart, he turned away, leaving them unharmed. But the she-wolf began to howl when it saw that he was leaving. Alex was puzzled. He didn't know what the wolf wanted, so he stopped. When it saw him turn around, it walked towards its children, took a wolf pup, and placed it in front of Alex. He finally knew the intention of the she-wolf. It probably knew that it was injured. If its children continued to follow it, there was a good chance that they would starve to death. That's why it wanted to attract people, hoping that its children could be taken away and fed. Alex was moved, but he couldn't adopt a wolf cub. Determined to find another way to assist, he retraced his steps and retrieved the wild boar he had hunted earlier. With a knife in hand, he carefully cut a generous portion of meat, knowing it would provide much-needed nourishment. Returning to the cave, he offered the raw meat to the starving family. The she-wolf's eyes filled with a mix of longing and gratitude as they devoured the sustenance before them. Alex reassured the she-wolf that he would return and provide further support. Though they couldn't communicate in words, their connection was palpable. True to his word, Alex returned to the cave over the next few days, bringing approximately 15 kilograms of raw meat to sustain the mother wolf and her growing cubs. With each visit, he witnessed their remarkable transformation. The once frail and wounded she-wolf regained her strength, while the cubs flourished, growing plump and lively. As time passed, a bittersweet realization settled in Alex's heart. He knew the day had come to bid farewell. The she-wolf and her cubs had healed. With a heavy heart, he placed the final piece of meat before them, silently conveying his well wishes. Little did he know, fate had a surprise in store for him. A year later, when Alex fell ill and lay at home, struggling to find sustenance, a familiar sound echoed outside his door. As Alex battled illness and the relentless scarcity of food, a sudden scratching sound at his door jolted his wife from her worries. With trembling hands, she swung open the door, revealing a breathtaking sight, a magnificent wolf standing tall and proud. Alex, weak but filled with recognition, rushed to his wife's side, his eyes widening with astonishment. It was the gray wolf, the very same she-wolf he had once saved, and she was not alone. From the shadows emerged other wolves, each carrying food in their mouths. It was a gesture of gratitude and a heartfelt repayment for the compassion Alex had shown them. Overwhelmed by emotion, Alex and his wife watched in awe as the wolves placed the food before them, their eyes filled with a mix of appreciation and respect. And just as swiftly as they had arrived, the wolves disappeared into the night, leaving behind a profound sense of gratitude. In the days that followed, the wolves continued to bring sustenance, ensuring Alex's recovery. Their visits became more frequent, their bond with the couple growing stronger with each passing day.